So what we know so far about the Canon C50 cinema camera is it has a 32 megapixel sensor. It's going to have 7K RAW at 60 FPS, which people were not expecting that. It's going to have a dual ISO instead of a triple based ISO that you're going to see on the Canon C80. And the big things is people want to know about the SD card slots. And that's going to be your SD, well, you're going to have two card slots. You're going to have your SD card slots and you're going to have your CF Express card slot. So I'm sure you'll be able to handle, bigger file sizes. So hopefully they won't, shit on any of our, files. Hopefully they'll all be larger and just, more robust so we can actually handle some better RAW files. And hopefully we get a multitude of different types of files as well. I wouldn't doubt if Canon tries to slow roll it and just say, oh, we're gonna give you this and then see what happens with the new FX3 Mark II, and then if they come out with better specs, then they might be like, oh, well, we're gonna drop a software update and then it's gonna be way better, because that's how Canon does things. So the next thing is we have the battery. It's gonna be your traditional LP-E6 battery or whatever new regular Canon batteries are in, the R5 Mark II. It's going to be similar to that. So there's going to be nothing, special about that. Obviously, you can still charge the camera through a USB-C port too, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. Here's a better look at the top screen, and I think we kind of got a good idea of this morning when I released my first video. Basically, you got your, lock button, your peaking, your waveforms, record buttons, and then you got your dials for your settings as well. A couple ports for mounting whatever you need to mount on there, and then it's going to be your photo and video. So this should be a all-around do it in one camera. It's going to be nice and light, so you can pop it on a gimbal. I almost bought the C80 because I was like, oh my god, this is perfect specs for what I want. But it was just too big, man. I don't want to put that on a gimbal and wreck the shit out of my motors. So I think the C50 is going to be much, much better. All right, and then we have the top handle, and you're going to have a record button on the top, and on the right side of it, if you're shooting, you're going to have two XLR ports as well. And then I believe you're going to have maybe a few settings as well on the left side. I can't really see too good, but just a guess. And I believe they're going to have a rocker arm on the very top as well for your top handle, and that'll, zoom